home builders on the US housing market cutting the prices to abandon projects because the amount of supply going up right now at these home building sites is insane. The problem for these builders is that they're having difficulty selling all of these homes. You can see these houses behind me, which are listed for around $550,000. They have the available sign in the window. And as I walk around, 20 houses which are designated as available with even more under construction. And ultimately, this surge in home building is going to be good for you guys out there as home buyers who are looking for more affordable prices, because this surge in inventory has caused the builders to have to cut the price. With the median sale price of a new home in America now being down by almost 18% from its peak. Prices from builders peaked in October 2022 at $496,000. Now we're down to $413,000, which is still expensive. It's still above the pre-pandemic norm, but things are improving for you as a new home buyer. And I think they'll continue to improve in the future, because when we look at the number of homes for sale that are under construction, you can see that that's at near an all-time high, almost as high as it was in the mid-2000s housing bubble. So these homes that are for sale and under construction, like the ones behind me, they're going to be completed probably in the next 2 to 3 months and cause the inventory to spike. Now, what's interesting is all this inventory is causing this builder to have to slash the prices. Like on this house behind me, you can see the available sign in the window. They recently cut the price from $600,000 to $550,000, which is about an 8.5% reduction in price. However, I'm curious, do you guys think that that $50,000 price cut is going to be enough to attract a buyer? That's a really tough price for buyers to swallow when mortgage rates are up near 7%. It means your monthly payment, if you were to buy one of these houses behind me, would be anywhere from $2,700 to $3,700 a month in a home building community where they're just going to build the same house right down the street from you, and they might even offer that house at a lower price and mortgage rate to the next buyer. You guys live in this community? How long have you lived here?
Over a year.
Yeah? How do you like it?
Love it here.
Nice. So do you guys think you'll like stay here for a long time, or?
The hope is that this is our final house.
All right.
Until the hearse
backs up to the house.
I was like wondering, like, where are all the people coming from who buy all these houses and like
escapees from California.
Escapees from California?
That's their name for themselves.
Yeah.
All right. So they're pretty honest about why they're leaving California and coming down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you thinking about buying, or are you
You know, I like tracking the housing market. I actually have a YouTube channel where I talk about the housing market, and then I have an app that helps home buyers and investors look at.
So you live around?
I live in Nashville. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I thought this one was really interesting because this is someone who looks like they bought it and now they're renting it for $2,200 a month.
And there's several others that we think is that same phone number that they rent.
So a single investor bought up a bunch of the homes from the builder, maybe in bulk at a discount or something, and then is trying to rent them out.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so clearly there are some people kind of moving into this community and buying up these homes. I just talked to a couple. They were saying that a lot of California escapees have come down here, a lot of retirees especially, and have bought up some of the homes. So that's where some of the demand is coming from for these houses. But the issue seems to be, to me, the huge surge in inventory, the huge surge in available houses and ones that are under construction. Are we going to continue to see that surge of people moving in? I don't think so. At least not to the same levels we saw during the pandemic, because we're already seeing the inventory skyrocket across Nashville Metro, across this zip code, suggesting there's already been a slowdown. But interestingly, folks, you might have noticed here behind me, take a look at this. This is a house available for rent here in this new home building community. I looked up this on Zillow. It's really interesting. This was an owner, an investor, who bought up a bunch of the houses apparently in this area, in this home building development. He actually tried to sell that house for $399,000 in the fall. He couldn't sell it. Now he's trying to rent it for $2,200. And according to the couple I just talked to, there's a bunch of rentals in this area. And ultimately, this is kind of what concerns me about the future of home prices in areas like this, is that the builders are going crazy. They're building all these homes, and investors bought up a bunch of the homes, which further pushed up the prices. But now we're seeing the vacancy rates increase. We're seeing the investors have to cut the rent. I mean, that's a situation which says to me there could be a lot of price downside. These builders, they've been ruthless so far in reducing the prices. They're also offering 4 to 5% mortgage rates for their buyers with these these mortgage rate buy downs. And ultimately that's causing prices to go down in a lot of the cities where the builders are most active. Because actually America's largest home builder, D.R. Horton, they just had an earnings call where they reported that they